Good morning. I wanted to share my kids and I are up early today and we are working away. I am on the Rails to Trails. We're working on our new property and I wanted to share what they are working hard on. So this little slice, what? I see. Good job, Peter.
No, we don't touch it.
All right, we won't touch it. Good job. So I'll share, but the pasture's down the way, and what my kids are working on now is when we're working on the pasture, Kyle and I, and with the alpacas and everything, our kids are definitely going to need a place to play. We have 3 kids. Our kids are 3, 5, and 7, and they're very active. They love being outside. So what they're doing now is this entire space here, there's the pasture we worked on yesterday. This entire space here is actually going to be their outdoor nature play area. Excuse me. If you cannot control yourself with that hoe, I'm going to take it. Nana bought you those so you could build your fire pit. Well, having issues with the hoe, but put the hoe down. So what they are building now, as long as they can control themselves with their hose, are Allison and Jack are working on their fire pit. We are going to actually burn fires down here, and I told them their fire pit is actually going to be useful, so they're so excited about that. So Allison is using her hoe, so is Jack. They're making their fire pit right now. Peter, what did you make? Yeah, they decided that they want their playhouse. I'm going to have to move it. I'm going to have to figure out how to lift it, but I'm going to move their playhouse right over here. Peter really he loves American flags, so he wanted a flag in front of their house, so he actually put his flag up, right, Pete?
Yeah, but if the camera is there, then I need a poster here.
You need a post for what?
Here. Mom, will you help us?
I will help you in a second. So over here is their table. This is that mushroom table project I had shared. Basically, we took logs and we painted them like mushrooms. What are you going to have down here that you need a fence?
That's what I'm going to
Control the hoe. Put it down.
That's what I'm going to put.
What?
And 2 plants in the middle. And
What are you going to put?
And then for some side, that way we can put our tools on it.
Oh, your tools. That's a good idea. So they want a tool holder, but this is the little table that we crafted and painted. I want to do something different with the top. I'm going to get another like washable table cover and just staple it on because we do a lot of painting and stuff outside. So we have our natural table area. They're making their fire pit area. I'm going to bring a pallet down here and put on different buckets because the boys really especially like the water running when they dump it. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to walk down the trail. So they're all working on their area. And we're going to walk down the trail. I have to weed whack all of this. Your bike? Okay. So I have to weed whack all of this. Dad will come down. So this area, the kids area, is right down the trail from where the alpaca pasture is. So we're going to have our natural playground here, and we're going to bush hog all of this down. And then have all of our alpaca pasture, which I worked on staining yesterday. It's turning out really nice. That's the playhouse I have to move, and they want their bikes moved. I want to weed whack all of this. I've actually have 2 friends that actually come down the trail a lot on their motorized wheelchairs, and so I'm really trying to figure out a way also to make this wheelchair accessible. Both of them actually travel. One of them lives a few miles down the road, and then another comes all the way from Kane on his motorized wheelchair and visits with the goats down the way. And then yesterday he was saying how much he wants to visit the alpacas. So I want to make this like handicap accessible so that he can use his motorized wheelchair to access the alpacas to feed them. So I need to figure out a way to do that. But I want to bush hog all of this also. And then I got those signs with the alpacas' names on them. But Kyle yesterday like started bush hogging over here, and there's so much space now. So I'm going to be making a parking lot. This is going to be mulch here. And then maybe I do. We have all of them in the wheelbarrow. You can use those to make your fencing. But he bush hogged all of this because this is where I'm going to have like the event tables when I have an event. Like in September, I'm doing that coffee with alpacas. So we'll do the tables, and then it's a mobile coffee trailer. So we'll have her set up. Then I'll have some tables. We're going to have a parking lot right here. My little shop. Okay, I'm watching you. You can go ahead. I have to contact the township because I want to put like alpaca crossing, kid crossing, like a sign, because we live across the street. So if they have to go get something, they have to cross the street, which is obviously a big deal because people fly down this road. And then I have to bush hog over there too, because you see that huge apple tree? Like I want the kids to have their play area, but I have to be able to see them if I'm over here. So that's another thing we're going to work on, because Jack's over there right now. He can't get to the road, but still I need to be able to see them. So we'll work on that too. All right, look both ways. I hear something coming. Allison's coming with you. Go ahead, Peter. So it's all a work in progress, but I just wanted to share that piece that we're working on. So what I need to do is right now we're working on the kids area, so I need to somehow pick up, usually when I pick up this house, I just go under it and I lift it up from inside of it. So I'm going to do that, and then hopefully no bikers come on the trail, and then I'm going to walk down the trail. I also think we have 2 of these, so maybe on a pallet I could nail these like this diagonal, and they can roll their cars or marbles down it. The whole point of their outdoor playground is really just learning through hands-on, learning through nature, and just utilizing the things that we have to make it work. And so I think this could definitely have potential with the rivet inside of it. Definite potential for something for the outdoor playground for them. But my goal is I need to get under this, and I'm going to try to lift it up and walk it down the trail. But we're going to move their house, move all of their stuff over there. And then I asked them where they wanted their bikes. Hey, girl. Isn't it awesome that we have this trail right here? Like, I'm so happy that we worked so hard to get this, because this is so worth it. I will say, like, if you're looking at this and are just saying, wow, how nice, like, this was a ton of work to get. We did not just happen upon this. It took over a year to negotiate with National Fuel to buy this property, and it has taken so much physical labor and time to commit to make this work. It's not been easy, and we have worked really hard to make this happen. Both Kyle and I, my mom and my in-laws, we've worked really hard. So it's not just something that's happened, it's something we've worked really hard for, and my kids are working really hard to do. So I'm going to get to moving this and the bikes, but I'm going to continuously share how our outdoor nature playground comes along, and I'm very excited for my kids to have it. And soon your kids are going to be able to access it too, because it's going to be right along the Rails to Trails in Kane. So we will continue sharing as we go.